Welcome to our bite-sized webinar all about dynamic training senior healthcare support worker maternity pathway. Today we are getting to know our amazing coaches who are skills and development coaches who deliver on the senior healthcare support worker maternity pathway. So if you would just like to introduce yourselves.
So I'm Maisie, I'm a midwife and a skills and development coach here with Dynamic.
My name's Sharon and I'm a skills and development coach, and I was a midwife in a former life.
My name is Tamara and I am a midwife and a skills and development coach here at Dynamic.
What sets our dynamic training's maternity pathway curriculum and learner support apart from others?
So we personalise the learner's journey right from onboarding, looking at their optional units to suit their needs and that of the trust, whilst ensuring they meet the standard of the MSW framework at their required level. I would say we have a good relationship with the learner and their manager from day one, which allows for good communication and understanding throughout their apprenticeship journey. Our curriculum is regularly updated as the maternity setting is quite fast-paced. We know that changes happen all the time, and it's important for us to remain current to provide the best quality curriculum and learner support.
I think it's really important. I noticed that you mentioned the line manager and the learner and the relationship, and I think that's absolutely key for a successful apprenticeship. And I know all of you work really hard to ensure those relationships are established right from the get-go. So that's brilliant, thank you. So can you share some specific success stories or achievements from our apprentices that demonstrate the impact of the apprenticeship programme that you deliver?
Yeah, so a lot of my ex-learners have personally contacted me once they finish their apprenticeship to say that they've gained a place on the midwifery apprenticeships, which is fabulous news, because all the way through their apprenticeships we have formal progress reviews where we discuss their end goals, their plans for the future, and a lot of them want to become midwives. So this sets them up right from the beginning, doing their assignments, learning referencing, off-the-job tasks, etc. And then they get on to their midwifery apprenticeships, and it's so lovely to see them progress and gain that confidence.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Definitely. I mean, I've had other learners go into the midwifery apprenticeship, but also because of the shadowing that you do during the course, I've had learners find out that it's not actually midwifery they like the most, it's that they like working with neonates, and they've gone on to be a transitional care nurse. So it's actually opened up that door that they hadn't thought of before, and I think that's really important as well.
What do you believe contributes to our programme's impressive success rates of 78% success rate and a distinction rate of 89%?
I think it's several key factors. I think we've got really high caliber instructors, and that's across the whole healthcare team. And we all provide expert guidance, and we employ innovative teaching methods. The programme emphasises hands-on training as well as real-world applications, so learners get their practical skills and their theoretical knowledge. We provide observations in practice, so we can go and help with their practical skills and help them apply that theory to practice. And we've got a really structured support system, so we provide personalised mentorship and give additional resources to help learners overcome any challenges.
I think within Dynamic, we are strongly encouraged to maintain our own skills and knowledge through regular CPD. It's ongoing, monthly, and it does make a difference because there's always new reports and new documents, and the fact that we share them with each other, it just raises awareness because not all of us have time and all of us find something, and it's really lovely that we do share our resources within the team.
How do you support learners who may be struggling to ensure they achieve their potential and succeed on the programme?
We're such an inclusive provider. It's something we really pride ourselves on at Dynamics. So we're really committed to supporting learners who might face any difficulties or barriers or have any additional learning needs. And we offer personalised support through one-to-one sessions, and we address any challenges. We provide additional resources, and through those regular progress reviews, we identify any issues quite early. For learners who need any extra help, then we provide reasonable adjustments, and that's throughout the programme and endpoint assessment. And that just means that all learners receive the necessary support that they need to reach their full potential and to succeed.
So Sharon, in your experience, how does completing our apprenticeship programme prepare learners for the real world roles in senior healthcare support and maternity care?
For students who are new to the role, this really widens their network through off-the-job experiences where they are shadowing, learn to mentor others or receive mentoring themselves, gaining knowledge through words that they've never used before, use of policy, procedure, reports, being involved in improvement ideas, which is great if they happen to visit from the CQC. They can say, have you been involved in improvement? Well, yes, I have through my apprenticeship. It widens their experience, their network. And when they are advising their colleagues and those they care for that they are on an apprenticeship programme, people have that ability to want to support them and also signpost them to other things. And by the end of their programme, you see that growth through their regular reflections in their learning journal, through recording of observations and witness testimonies, and that ongoing dialogue with their one-to-one sessions with their coach. For students who are more experienced, it's that enablement of what next. Where can I go next? What is that my 2-year plan, my 5-year plan? How is this acquiring study at this level going to help me get onto that next step? So everyone comes either with some idea or with nothing at all, but everyone leaves with an idea of where they go next.
What motivates you and your colleagues to maintain such high standards of excellence in teaching and mentoring our learners?
The learners motivate us. We see them overcoming challenges, learning to balance their work-life abilities, being able to manage a diary that they might never have been able to do before, being able to write at an academic level that they might never have been able to do before, learning about themselves, achieving things they couldn't possibly have dreamt of achieving when they were at the start. When they look back in their learning journal and see where they began and how differently they word things, how differently they write, is a big motivator for us to see that. And you almost see a different person at the end. When I have a learner recently, if I give you an example, whose English isn't their first language, and we began to record some professional discussions, and she noticed how differently she spoke, how differently she could articulate, and how she could deliver her point of view in a more succinct way because of that experience. And that is a great enabler to us to keep going, to keep supporting, because it makes such a difference to them and the team and the women they care for.
I think we all just feel so proud of our learners when they achieve, don't we? We've just gone through the end of the academic year and everyone did so amazingly well. You've had people who've been out of education for 20 plus years who have come through us, achieved their maths and English and got a distinction at the end of it, which is just amazing. You just feel so proud of them.